Hello everyone, my name is Marius Nicolai and I'm excited to share our winning strategy for the business strategy game during my MBA journey. This strategy propelled us on the first place on our industry as well as in our first place global wide. If you can see here on page 1 on year 19 scoreboard, Apex Shoes was on the first place. We got a bullseye extra point and we got a total of 109 weighted score. Game to date scoreboard, we are at 115 with a perfect score at 110. That helped us to be placed globally on the first place. You can see here on the overall game to date score, Apex Shoes is on the first place, tied, and as well we are pretty well placed for earning per share on the 47 position, return on equity place 60, and total share price at stock price at $836.24. This what was our strategy? You can see here on the comparative competitive efforts, our strategy was to be on the high end, to dominate the high end market, and we managed to be on the top right corner starting for early on our journey, and we continue to do that all the way to year 18. All the way to year 17. At year 17 we start to go down to increase our earning per share, because we do have already competitive advantage and we do have a lot of advantages on top of our competition locally. We are trying to optimize now the results to be competitive global wide. And our strategy was to embrace a broad differentiation strategy aimed to distinguish our product offering from competitors. We focus on 6 key areas, and those areas were superior style and quality. Number 2, extensive range of models and style. Premium pricing, low production cost, tariff minimization, and optimizing the distribution channels. When you look at how we got to this strategy, we look at the instructions that came with the game, and there are a lot of good information here. Recommended procedures, player's guide. There are 40 pages here. They are very condensed. A lot of information, a lot of very good information. I highly recommend it you to read it. The problem here is you cannot highlight anything and you cannot copy from here. I recommend you to download the file on the PDF format, and from the PDF format you can print it on OneNote or you can save it as a PDF file. From the PDF file you can go there and you can highlight and see what it seems interesting to you and how you want to ingest and digest that information. To support my decision, I search for keywords there, and I start with the let's say competition, and if you look at the competition, they gave you really 11 factors that affects the competition. I focus on the first three factors. I thought the owner of this application, the developer of this application, put those factors in a specific order with a reason, and I focus on pricing, styling, and product quality, as well as a number of model styles. This covers the first 3 points that we have in our strategy. It covers the superior style and quality, extensive range of models and styles, and it covers the third point, the premium pricing. The fourth key area on our strategy, it was low production cost. For the low production cost, I searched for base wages, and you can see based on their information, you can see the wages in Latin America and Asia Pacific are 35% of base wages in Europe, Africa, and North America. This is pretty much the wages in Europe is 3 times higher than wages in Latin America. However, worker productivity it's higher in Asia, in Europe, Africa, and North America. Still, it doesn't compensate the difference between base wages in those four regions. We decided to offload the production capacity and build a new facility in Latin America and increase the capacity uh, on Asia Pacific. We now have pretty much all the information about the style, about the production. We need more information about the distribution, and if we type distribution channel, you can see over there we have three distribution channels: wholesale sales, online sales, and private label sales. We decided to approach all the channels and be active on all the geographic areas. Now we do have a strategy. It proved it was right after 9 years of competing on these 9 weeks that represent 9 years. Um, we proved that the strategy was right, but how did we validate the strategy at the beginning of the game? Because we did not have any data to compare with. For to 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 validate our strategy, we went and built on the fact that some people play the same game before us, and we try to look at the strategy for the winners on the past competition and see if we can find some information, valued information on the past competition. We went to bsgonline.com, we went to past competition. We focus on 2 months in the year of 2023. We focus on August and December. We click on December. We look at the uh, footwear industry report, and from there we look at the scoreboard and we choose the front runners for all the industry there. For this specific industry, the front runner was front runners, and it has a investor expectation 114, best industry score 98, the first place is 108. This competition is much more competitive because they are only the winners from the regular competition that was during their MBA program. Those are competition, invitational competition. Uh, From the information on these pages, we get some valuable data. If you look on page 8 with the celebrity and price trends, you can see the price trend on North America, and you can see the wholesale price, internet price, SQ rating for Europe, Africa, Asia Pacific, and Latin America. As well, you can see here the celebrity endorsements. With those information, I built a Excel spreadsheet. I add all the information from that data into Excel spreadsheet, and I calculate the average and the median SQ rating based on the years, internet price, and wholesale price for every single area: Europe, Africa, Asia Pacific. And based on this information, I made the initial decision for the year 10, 11, and 12. This is a baseline. Past performance doesn't guarantee future performance, but at least you have a baseline from people that won the competition. At the same time, on the best strategy in BT, now the next place is to go to a industry overview on page 4 and to review production facility data. We look at it was uh, Team F. They started with 6 million pairs production capacity in North America. Uh, Actually, this one is the year 20s. They have 6 million pairs in North America, Asia Pacific 9 million pairs, and Latin America 8 million pairs. This is kind of an outlier. They still keep the North America facility alive, but they managed to win the competition with this facility. When you look at my spreadsheet, we do have a facility, and on the facility tab, I have here the 6 teams that won the competition. The majority of them finish with facilities, active facility only on Asia Pacific and Latin America. And the total capacity of production for those facilities were 30 million, 25 million, somewhere between 19 million and 30 million pairs of shoes. At the same time, we do have corporate responsibility, and we look at the winners and to see how many times they own the corporate responsibility, and you can find that on page number 3 on the CSRC, and you look here that front runners on the uh, corporate citizenship. On page 5, on the financial statistics, you can see here the dividend per shares, and you can see here the total assets at the end of year 20. For me, I think the total assets was like a good number to consider to see where we should aim to get at the end of year 20. Another number that you can, it's on the preference, but if you prefer to check the ending equity, that one is another nice number to check, as well as dividend per share. Team F paid $5 per share. I do not have information as a dividend. I don't have information about how they pay dividends during the years to get to win that competition. But those are useful information that I put on a spreadsheet, and those are data that I checked when I made my decision. Also, uh, I sort the celebrities based on the total number of points. This will help me to know how I can bid on those celebrity, which one worth more money than the other one. Sometimes you can win a celebrity that it's valued less with less money, and if you work on the percentage, dollars per point, sometimes it's worth it to win a celebrity that it's worth less, but dollars per point it's better. Now we pretty much our strategy was validated by the competition for 19 years, but I want to show you how we implemented our strategy. We from the beginning we try to aim to the high end, the high number of models, and that one started from year 12. We start going up, and if you look, I go two by two. We reach pretty much the maximum in year 14. We do not have too much competition. Team C is following us. On year 17, we get to the maximum, and from here we start to decrease the uh, quality of the shoes a little bit to SQ quality was a little bit less to be able to improve our return on equity. At this point in our competition, I'm pretty confident they cannot catch us on our industry, and I'm trying to focus now on competing on the global wide competition to be able to be on the first place global wide. That's why you can see now on year 18 and 19, I'm decreasing the quality and I'm losing some market here, but I'm keeping the return on equity and earning per share very high. This is about SQ rating and models. If you the third one on our strategy, the third key was price. We price our product pretty high to reflect our quality and availability of models, and you can see that on time series competitive effort. This is per company and this is per region. You can see on North America, or you can see on Asia Pacific. You can see here the internet price, the wholesale price, and the SQ rating. We have an ascendant price from $67 all the way to 116. On year 18 and 19 we start to decrease the price to be competitive on the market, and uh, actually we can win more money because we have higher volume at a little bit lower price, but we do have at the same time the economy of scale and our cost of production decreases too. Uh, Also, we decrease the advertising here uh, on some. Actually, on this one, we didn't decrease the advertisement. We increased the advertisement, but we still uh, gain a lot of uh, points. And on the SQ rating, you see the ascendant trend for all the wholesale marketing for internet price and private label. On the private label segment, we do have an area in year 11 when we overprice our product, and because of that we didn't sell anything. Is the only place when you can see a hiccup. The play of this competition was pretty smooth. We didn't have too many mistakes, and I hope I'm not going to make any other any big mistake on year 20 to ruin everything. On geographical distribution of our production, you can see that on page 4 about industry overview. You can see here at the end of year 19 we do have 17 million pairs capacity distributed in Asia Pacific, 11 million, and Latin America 6 million. And sometimes less is more. We decided to not have any production in North America because of the labor price. And another, if you look at times competitive effort, you can see here we embraced all the channels. We embraced the internet segment, wholesale segment, as well as private label segment. Everything was in our view, and we sold everywhere and on all the channels that we can to maximize our production and decrease our cost. This was our strategy that was so far very successful, and again we are on the first place worldwide, and we are on the first place on our industry. If you find this video informative and helpful, give us a thumbs up, and don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button for weekly BSG simulation insights. Shoot me an email, and I will send you over the spreadsheet with the 2023 competitive competition, and stay tuned. See you soon.